terms of like, there are so many brilliant women out there. None of them are on The View. None of them have gone near the set of The View. I mean, they have brought in the lowest tier of the, what is it, the Y chromosome?
No, double
The
X.
Okay.
Double X.
They brought in the lowest of the double X's for that one. It's rough.
Some TV moments are unforgettable because they turn into complete chaos, and many online say this was one of them. Sunny Hostin reportedly found herself at the center of a storm after comedian Tim Dillon mocked The View with his usual sharp, unfiltered style. Whether people agreed with him or not, his comments quickly spread online and sparked a wave of reactions, turning the exchange into a major talking point.
Can I suggest a thing for The View? This is a suggestion I have. Men.
No chance.
Just men on the show.
But women watch it. See, that's the thing. It's like, it's a lot of it is women that are home, right? During that time. It airs during the
What
day.
if we put the women in the audience and let the men discuss the issues? This is just an idea I have for ABC, corporate.
Well, clearly,
or
The
have
View-
one woman serve everyone drinks and give her a quick opinion. Quick, in and out. Just
and
go
then
like,
the guys go, ah.
just go. She walks in. She goes, yeah, Israel seems like it's. I go, thanks, and then they keep going. I
Watched the episode when Tulsi Gabbard got on to defend herself, and Joy Behar starts panicking and going over her notes while Tulsi is refuting everything that she said.
Yeah, I mean, Joy Behar, like, again, these people have dementia. These are people who, like, should not be allowed out of the house. They have a national platform. I mean, it is crazy. They have no idea. These people have never read, like, a book.
And there's versions of it. Like,
Yes.
then the other one with Sharon Osbourne.
Yeah.
Where, what did Sharon, she said something racially insensitive?
I think she said that she doesn't, like, I think she said, why is Piers Morgan racist? I don't even think it was that bad.
She's friends with Piers Morgan.
Imagine Sunny Hostin, known for her confident legal background and strong opinions, suddenly becoming the target of Tim Dillon's sharp comedy. Online, many claimed his latest joke struck a nerve, as he once again criticized The View as an out-of-touch echo chamber and poked fun at its entire format. Whether people agreed or not, his comments spread quickly and fueled plenty of debate. To critics like Dillon, Hostin often comes across as overly confident and unwilling to consider opposing views, making her one of the show's biggest targets for satire.
Why doesn't The View have any trans women on it?
Great point. It has a lot of women that look trans, but none of them. It has a lot of second and third takes. After a drink, you'd go, huh? But it doesn't have a ton of, yeah.
It's zero.
I agree. It should be all trans women.
Then there's Tim Dillon, who couldn't be more different. He isn't interested in polite debates. He loves tearing apart what he sees as media hypocrisy with sharp, fearless comedy. His jokes often target the gap between what public figures say and what they do, and The View has become one of his favorite subjects. So when his latest comments about the show started making the rounds, social media exploded. Online, people joked that the panel looked rattled, with Sunny Hostin becoming the main focus. Whether those reactions were real or exaggerated, the internet had a field day, turning the whole situation into another viral moment.
When I grew up, daytime TV was about like seasonal cupcake recipes.
Yeah.
Why are we doing the Holocaust at 11 a.m.? It's 11 in the morning. Why are we doing the Holocaust? Calm down. Daytime TV is for people that get into the day. We don't need to be doing genocide early. Like, relax.
I heard you put the call in to get Whoopi out of there.
I did, because I wanted her to take a time out and have a think, and I wanted her replaced with Roseanne. Bring back Roseanne,
Right.
who is Jewish.
Okay.
So we get Whoopi out.
Okay.
Take a chill pill, read the Torah, whatever you have to do. Go to a few bagel shops, and then bring Roseanne in, who's criminally insane, but Jewish and fun.
So we fixed the show.
The irony, many critics argue, is that The View promotes bold, unfiltered opinions, but can seem less comfortable when sharp criticism is aimed back at the show. If Sunny responded by focusing on familiar themes like accountability or misinformation, Dillon's style would likely be to answer with sarcasm and pointed observations rather than long arguments. That's part of what makes his commentary connect with many viewers. His jokes often come from highlighting what he sees as contradictions instead of inventing them. His broader criticism is that shows like The View work best in a setting where everyone follows the same rhythm, but an outsider who refuses to play by those rules can quickly change the conversation. Whether people agree with Dillon or not, his willingness to challenge the format is a big reason his commentary gets so much attention.
And frankly, that show, you want to talk about a show that set women back, is The View. You want to talk about that show. If the CIA is engineering, Antifa and fucking the Capitol riot, some crazy misogynist engineered The View, because there's nothing worse than The View. But make no mistake, I mean, if I'm wrong, and I'd love to be wrong, but if your attitude or your idea is that the population's going to get smarter, healthier, and more adept at problem solving, you're on crack.
The alleged meltdown seemed to reach its peak when Sonny, feeling the pressure from Dillon's criticism and the wave of online reactions, appeared to grab for the moral high ground. You know the move, the familiar, "we're just trying to make the world a better place" defense. That argument can be hard to sell when The View is often criticized for getting key facts wrong while treating accuracy like an afterthought. She may have leaned on good intentions, but Dillon's style of criticism has a way of cutting right through that. To many watching, her response felt scattered. Plenty of words were spoken, but the main point never seemed to land. It was like trying to stop a storm with nothing more than a participation trophy and a strongly worded letter. Meanwhile, Tim Dillon was likely enjoying the reaction from a distance as his commentary spread online. Imagine showing up for a quiet wine tasting only to realize you've walked into a surprise roast where you're the main attraction. He didn't just criticize Sonny, he questioned the entire premise of the show, arguing that The View, once seen as a place for different perspectives, has become a daily contest over who can sound the most outraged or make the next viral comment. Some would even say there are neighborhood bar arguments with more honest debate and clearer endings than an average segment. At least there, someone might eventually admit they were wrong. On the show, admitting a mistake often seems less like a strength and more like something to avoid.
Hey, Megan, I get it. I also hate Joy Behar. So I don't love you, but I also hate that squawking bird. So I hate the whole thing.
And let's talk about how The View often handles pushback, especially from people who don't share its usual perspective. At times, the show can seem almost allergic to disagreement. The moment someone challenges the conversation, it's like silent alarms go off. Whoopi may pause or mumble, Joy is quick with a dismissive comment, and Sonny often responds with animated gestures, trying to steer the discussion back on course. The irony is hard to ignore. A show that promotes itself as a home for different viewpoints can quickly turn into a verbal showdown when someone brings a truly challenging opinion. The ideas that seem most welcome are often the ones that already fit the show's narrative, while opposing views risk being interrupted, brushed aside, or answered with a polite but firm lecture. That's why the reported reaction wasn't just about Tim Dillon's criticism. It was also about an outside voice refusing to follow the usual script and challenging the show's approach. To some critics, The View can feel less like an open discussion and more like a long-running debate where changing your mind rarely happens. Then came the online response. X, formerly Twitter, is filled with memes, edited clips, and jokes that spread across the internet. Captions mocked the moment, and the debate quickly reached group chats, forums, and social media feeds everywhere. There were even unconfirmed rumors that Sonny's team wanted the commentary or reaction clips taken down. Whether that happened or not, the internet had already done its job. Once a story goes viral, it's almost impossible to pull it back. And this one quickly became another online moment people couldn't stop sharing or talking about.
America needs a free press that is willing to speak truth to power right now, more than ever. And I think that we have to be very clear-eyed when we think about the president-elect and cover the president-elect. And
Boomers also have this very interesting victimhood complex. Like they're always aggrieved. They're aggrieved. Like every time you're on the phone with one of them, like, you know, like my aunt, for example, during COVID, she goes, I hope everyone gets this vaccine because I'd like to do some traveling and I've worked my whole life. I'm like, everyone's worked their whole life.
Yeah.
Everyone's worked their whole Who hasn't worked their whole life? Like she goes, I've worked my whole life. Like, I'm like, everyone's worked their whole life, you crazy Like, of course they're fucking But again, it was all about her. She's like, I'd like to travel.
The most interesting part of this whole story is that Tim Dillon probably never had to raise his voice. He didn't need to. To many critics, Sonny's on-air confidence can seem so certain that one well-placed joke is enough to put it to the test. Dillon's style isn't loud or over the top. His calm, deadpan delivery often makes his punchlines land even harder. Some defenders may call it bullying, while others see it as accountability, a standard The View often promotes when discussing other people. If you present yourself as a moral authority or the voice of reason, it's only natural that people expect you to handle criticism without losing your composure. Maybe not every disagreement has to become a major cultural battle. Sometimes it's simply a daytime TV debate, and that's okay. Dillon has also joked about what he sees as a culture of constant grievance, where everyone believes their own frustrations deserve special attention. That's exactly the kind of attitude his comedy likes to challenge. To critics, his commentary didn't just poke fun at one person, it pulled back the curtain on The View, reminding viewers that beneath the polished image, it's still a television panel built around strong opinions and heated discussions. And if Sonny is now being portrayed as the victim, some see that as a familiar response when public figures face uncomfortable criticism. From that point of view, she wasn't personally attacked. Her arguments, the show's format, and her public image became the subject of satire. If that feels personal, critics would say it may reveal more about how those ideas stand up to scrutiny than about the comedian who challenged them.
The View, and then they have all these ones, they like to talk.
Yeah.
You know, and
That's
it's just
profitable.
like, and then everyone gets like C-list and then D-list, and then they're like resurrecting sitcom stars from the 80s.
Yeah.
And they're like, what do you think about Palestine? It's like, what are we doing here?
Right.
We don't need any of these people's opinions.
In the end, many viewers felt Tim Dillon wasn't really attacking Sonny Hostin personally. Instead, he challenged the idea that The View is always a place for thoughtful, balanced debate. His point was simple: speaking with confidence isn't the same as being right. Dillon has made similar criticisms of daytime TV for years, arguing that too many shows focus on creating dramatic moments instead of meaningful conversations. In his view, entertainment often takes priority over real discussion. With his sharp humor and outsider perspective, he questioned a media culture that rewards loud opinions over careful thinking. Whether people agreed with him or not, his commentary sparked a wider conversation about the role of daytime television and what audiences expect from it today.
She's free to be on your show now.
We wish her well.
Imagine you as her on your show interviewing her.
I would love to interview her as her, but I think there's such a
Small chance?
small chance
So you're saying there's a
that
chance?
that's going to happen. Yes, there is a chance, but it's not big.
What if I helped her? What if I was there? What if I was there like as a moderator?
Any you want to organize it, I'll show up.
I would do it.
I absolutely will
But you and
show
her
up.
together on this show.
Well, I don't think I should do it the whole time, but I think it'd be fun to interview her for 5 minutes and then say, hey, Megan, I get it. I also hate Joy Behar. So I don't love you, but I also hate that squawking bird. So I hate the whole thing.
If the stories about Sonny's reaction are even partly true, the moment quickly became one of those TV clips people couldn't stop talking about. Whether real or exaggerated, it sparked endless debate, jokes, and memes online. Tim Dillon's larger point wasn't just about one person, it was his criticism of a style of television where loud opinions can sometimes overshadow careful discussion. His sarcasm resonated with viewers who already questioned that format, while others strongly disagreed. Either way, the conversation spread far beyond one episode. It's a reminder that public figures who step into the spotlight, especially when responding to sharp comedians, should expect their arguments, not just their personalities, to be challenged. And once a moment catches fire online, the internet rarely lets it fade quietly, keeping the clips, reactions, and memes alive long after the cameras stop rolling.